Hey yo, what's up? 10:30, March 23rd, 2026. And I'm watching Breaking Bad, and I gotta say, this series, Eating Chicken, the series it's just like, whoa. Because last night, I watched the episode where, and I've seen this show before, by the way. I watched the episode where dude killed the first two like Mexican dudes or whatever. That mustard gas shit. And so, they had to do all that fucking crap, dissolve the body and everything. And it's just like, I get it, cooking meth and everything. But like, dude, you gotta like dissolve the body and clean up that mush and everything. Like, that's fucking the whole emotionality of all that. That's fucking that whole situation with those fucking anti-gringos is an icky situation. But I think the series is still a very relevant thing. Because how long is it gonna be, man? How long are the people who are rational and good and totally fucking justified gonna keep having to fight this fight of ideas of, dude, universal healthcare, universal free to end user healthcare. Cancer treatment is the best example for universal healthcare. Why should someone have to choose going into massive debt and fucking over their family for possibly they're dying and not even fucking surviving, leave their family in total destitution, or just being like, yeah, fucking, I'm just gonna die. And especially in this economy, maybe they'll survive decent, or they'll fucking be broke and destitute anyway, because I am the person that's the primary earner in the family, and you are the secondary earner in the family. So you'll still be fucked anyways. They're gonna foreclose on their house and shit. No longer have car payments and blah 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 blah. God bless America. Quoting Uncle Dan, uh, uh, Lieutenant Dan there. How much fucking longer are we gonna have to fight this fight against ignorant ass conservatives? How much longer? Seriously. How much longer are you ignorant ass conservatives that are fucking, dude? You you should be you should be on the same side of the fence as us. Like, I don't get it. I know you want all the same shit. You want all the same shit. It's just like a smaller portion of you. You just don't want black people and brown people and immigrants to have that shit. It's like anything to make sure they don't have it. And the other ones are like in the bar with those loud idiots, and they're like, they just don't want to like, you just don't want to fucking be the ones that have to beat up your loud, ignorant ass friends. Don't want to have to speak up against the idiot that you grew up with or went to high school with. God damn. It's so much easier to eat these. But I have fucking teeth. Can't get fucking dentures either. I went to the dentist and they're like, yeah, that's not really in the cards. Unless you have like $100,000 and are willing to go through a ridiculous amount of surgeries and shit. Then you can get dentures or implants. This grueling ass procedure. Cheers. Yeah. And another, probably the biggest reason we don't have universal health care is because insurance companies. Insurance company lobbying interests. Damn. It's the biggest reason. Healthcare insurance companies. Put them out of business. Put them the fuck out of business. Damn it. Breading on these fucking tenders. Fucking rip it off. Thick ass fucking chunks. Chunky ass breading. Can't fucking have it. Alright, good. Check the heat. You put the insurance companies out of business with universal health. That's what you do. That's pretty much what I was getting at. Wake the fuck up. Need to have marches in the streets fucking every fucking day about this shit. Stop going to work. That's the other thing. I saw a video on this shit in Chinese, a lei ban or whatever the fuck it is, about Gen Z Chinese people just laying down in bed, shit, not fucking working, like half Gen Z Chinese people not not working, not going to work, and not looking for jobs because their jobs suck. Because the job market sucks. Because there's what I was saying, and is what I've been saying for a while, that China is heading for a shit fest. I was saying it for a while that China is heading for a shit fest because of 10 plus years ago and what they were doing. You know, they were the manufacturing hub of the world, and they put their country to work manufacturing shit. And their parents, right? Their parents sent their kids to school. They're like, go to school, go to school, go to school. So their kids got great education. They got a high school degree. They got a bachelor's degree. They got a master's degree. Some of them got PhDs. The only problem is now and in succeeding generations, succeeding years, whatever, they don't need 100 million master's degree and PhDs people. They don't need 200. They don't need 300 million master's degree people. Not yet, anyway. They can't fill that many. At least not yet. The CCP is not really doing a good job on dealing with that problem, at least not yet. You know what American solution to its problem is? Automate stuff. Create a human robot that could do everything. Pay rich people more. And divide and conquer, of course, which has become very successful. Especially because, the building blocks were already there. And it would have been nice if we had a lot more educated people, but they've been bashing away at education ever since about early 90s, mid 90s, something like that. So it's just been systematically attacking education, while at the same time being like, we're championing education. It's a very interesting thing and clever to be deconstructing education while championing, promoting education. I admire how they did that. That was clever. Mm. And I love this about education too. You know how many MBAs and how many business degrees that got people to get? That's one of the most useless degrees. They 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 talk about like, ooh, I got an art degree or an art history degree or something like that. That's the degree that people talk about as useless. A business degree is fucking useless. You can't actually do anything with that degree other than like go into an established corporation or something and maybe get some job. But outside of that, you can't actually create anything. You don't actually know anything. You can't go into somewhere and do anything, put anything together. You don't understand anything with that skill set. With that knowledge base, you don't really understand anything. With a science background, with even a legal background, you've probably been, with a legal background, you understand some critical reasoning skills. Science, same thing. Medical background, usually the same thing. With a business degree, I don't think they teach you any kind of critical reasoning. They teach you like bullshit. And they don't even, I don't even think they teach you how to detect bullshit. You have to kind of figure that out on your own, which hopefully you do, but you should do that just by growing up and hopefully living in the world. So, it's just like, it's just like, I'm going to get a business degree. It's like, oh, wipe your ass with this toilet paper. The best you can hope to learn in that kind of thing is like how to use the actual, and this is getting more and more outdated, honestly, like quick, was to use the actual like computer programs and spreadsheet bullshit, which again, you didn't need to go to school for that. You could learn that in the same way that like an apprenticeship program could have been. You could have just done that. from any apprenticeship program in any other kind of field in the trades. Like, yeah, you could go to a trade school, but you could also just, be like, hey, you have a plumbing thing. You're a plumber. Just hire me. And I'll do some of the work and you train me. And bada bing, bada boom. I don't have to pay for school. You don't have to pay for somebody to do the bitch work because, you're paying somebody minimum wage while you teach me some of this shit. And then after a few years, you got a guy that knows how to do stuff that you can actually trust, hopefully. And if not, by then you'll know because I'll have fucking left because you're a dick. And I will have found somebody else to continue teaching me. Because again, you're a dick. Alright, that rant was nice. And again, like most, where the fuck did I start with that? Eating chicken? Oh, that's right, cancer. Cancer and the healthcare system. So, tax the rich, kneecap the rich, boobs.